12 News at 4 continues with a story upsetting many travelers today. Southwest Airlines announcing it's getting rid of its popular Bags Fly Free perk.
That's one of the big things that I like about Southwest is that we don't have to pay for bags, so I'm a little shocked, but I feel like they're just joining in with every other airline.
Starting May 28th, the airline will charge for the first and second checked bags. A-list members in business class will be exempt from the fee. For 60 years, Southwest offered free checked bags. It's a big departure from the airline's brand. Joining us now is Dennis Ryan of Bader Rudder. Thank you for being here. What do you make of this change?
Listen, I think the person you interviewed said it correctly. You're used to that being one of the things you associate with the Southwest Airlines brand. So to take it away is really to make it just like everybody else. And that's obviously when you're in a brand building situation, you never want to be commoditized and just another one.
How do you think this will hurt the brand? I mean, it wasn't that long ago when they also announced assigned seating, which was part of their brand as well.
Well, it's when you think about no more open seating, no more one class of service, all these things are changing. Unless their goal is to be absorbed by another airline, it really doesn't make sense because it's against the foundations that they built this brand on, all the innovations they did. So I just wonder what their end game is. You really can't cut and slash customer perks and your whole user experience and expect to gain market share. It doesn't work that way.
I know many people are probably wondering why and why now. What would be your opinion on this?
Well, they apparently it was agitated by a group of activist investors. Elliott Capital has a 10% stake. And a lot of times people who do that just look at bottom line, what is this kind of spreadsheet say? And they make choices based on that as opposed to considering all those different emotional things that built the brand. And I think when they do that, it's kind of short-sighted, and I don't think they're going to feel too good about this in a year or so.
It also just seems like a lot of airlines are getting on band with this, with just changing things that the reasons why customers are loyal to them. Is this the start of just a lot of changes to come?
Well, I hope not, because you probably fly a lot too. I think we just like to have, we want an experience, and certainly with Southwest. They were the fun airline. They were like family friendly, and the flight attendants were sassy and they threw peanuts. It was the love airline when it started. Those are simple innovations. They're not expensive. And so to get rid of that in pursuit of some commoditization of the experience, to me, you're just locking into a race to the bottom. And when you do that, you're only competing on price. And I don't think that helps them. And it certainly doesn't help the people who fly with them.